Hi beautiful people, and welcome to day 131 of the 465 days gratitude challenge. And today I am grateful for the year 2005. The year 2005 was when I made the decision. I mean, I had made it years before, but that's when I actually stepped out in faith, when I decided to start university at Northern Caribbean University in Manchester. And trust me, that had a lot to do with faith. I had no money, and I have that story to give you. I don't even want to go into great details about it. But long and short of it is that when I came, left my hometown, left my parish, I didn't know where I was going to live. I didn't have any money. The first semester's tuition was paid. The second semester after, I think I got a job on campus, and I couldn't do any of my exams. Yes, and I was still in class. Yeah, when you have a goal, when you have a dream and you know you're gonna do something, you're just gonna do it. Full stop, you're just gonna do it. Anyway, I'm grateful for the year 2005 because in that year I made a lot of great decisions. In that year I stepped out in faith and started university, which just catapulted a lot of other things and landed me where I am today, and I am extremely grateful. I want to zoom in on two major things that happened that year, which each day I find myself being more and more grateful for. Two things. One, I think we initiated the best friend kind of thing maybe 2006. My best friend, but I think it's during that time I met Camélia. Because of that decision, and that's the same time I met my son, yes, KDominic Mackenzie. And it's just so beautiful because for me, good friends, great friends who I dare say are closer than family are just, how am I to put it? I have no words, guys, because they are not limited to chance like blood relatives. You're born into the family, you're my cousin, you're my aunt, you're my brother, you're my dad. I have no control over that. But the power of choice, though, when you can choose people who are in your life and you make a pretty good choice. I've made several decisions. I've chosen persons to be a part of my life. We weren't going the same places. I've hurt them. They've hurt me. We've severed ties. But there comes a chance. There comes a time when you get just a split second to make the best decision you could ever make in your entire life. And I think 2005 was that year. 2005, 2006. And they chose me too, which is perfect. When I chose Camélia, my best friend, and you've heard so much about her, my backbone, the person who's gonna say, boy, Ruth, and you're wrong, Ruth, and you're right, Ruth, and I'm supporting you in this, and all that good jazz. And then my son, KDominic, who has taught me to love on a different kind of level. I don't even think he knows this, but it started out with us just saying, I'm his college mom, because I met him and he was in high school, but my son just always knows. Not in a good way. He knows how to network. He should teach a class on that, trust me, guys. Anyway, and he chose me as his university mom. I chose him as my son, and we have never stepped out of character ever since. And that is why even when I returned to Jamaica and gained employment, he was graduating from university abroad. And in the interview, I had to say to them, because you have to complete a year to have time off from work. And I said to them, well, is this going to be a problem? They say, what is this? I said, well, my son is graduating. And they're looking at me like, and I'm like, yeah, my son is graduating and I'm going to that graduation. So let me know if it's going to be a problem, because I must go. Thankfully, the employers were open to it, and because I was open too with saying that before, few weeks in, I'm like, oh guys, I have to leave. So that was no problem. I remember when I was graduating and I was emceeing one of the programs, and I was, talking a lot about my university journey and saying thanks and to all the persons, and I was saying, my son. And I remember one of the VPs who knew me very well, he came up to me afterwards and he's like, I didn't know you had a child. I didn't know you had a son. But look here, everybody who knows me must know of my best friend and must know of my son. I'll do separate videos for both of them, but I've just been here sitting and contemplating my life, and I just realized that I have to pause. Not just a moment, a second, like I need one whole lifetime to just thank God for bringing them into my life, to thank God for having these great and awesome persons who are not afraid to go out and clutch their dreams, grab it down and say, yo, you're mine, come here, blessing, you're mine, I'm claiming you. And also persons who motivate me to be my best self, for persons who know me inside out, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and have chosen me anyway. I just want to say thank you, God, for KDominic and Camélia, and thanks to the year 2005, where I actually left my home, which enabled me to meet them. That's it for today's video. Thank you so very much for watching. Oh, I'm wearing my Chisholm shirt. As a student, I was in Beaumont, but by the time I started working at the same university, I was in Chisholm. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Thank you so very much for watching. You guys know I love you. I love your support. I love reading your comments. This is an awesome family. Until the next one, stay safe, stay grateful, and stay motivated. Love you guys. Good night.